Hi guys, today we're going to check on our European night crawlers. I'm raising them in this worm tower contraption. I actually found this online many years ago. It's called the Gusanito. I don't even know if they still sell it. But anyway, I had put a whole pumpkin in here and I want to see if the Urals can handle it. I'm seeing a lot of juice there and maybe two little scragglers over here, but you know, that's not uncommon. So I haven't opened this in like, let's say about 6 days. So I'm gonna do it with you and we're gonna see what we find. All right, let me scooch a little closer here. Okay, so their bedding is leaves and the pumpkin is in there. I had covered it the last time. It has a lot of mold on it from what I can see. Well, the pumpkin has turned white. We have a white pumpkin, people. That's just, look, it rubs off. It's just mold, and I see a lot of little mites on it, which they are normal, part of the composting world. Now, if you ever get overrun with them, and you know you will if you see them, I mean, they're by the millions. There's a way that you can handle that. We're gonna check the pumpkin and see how the Urals are handling this baby. So as you can see, it wasn't a tiny pumpkin. I would say it was a medium-sized one. So I'm gonna lift this and we're gonna peek underneath just to see. Oh man, it feels soft. Ooh. Wow. Look at them all. Yeah, they're having fun. Wow. You know what's really strange? There's no like bad odor, even though, you know, obviously this thing is rotting. There's no odor like a rotting odor. So they're all down there in the other tray underneath. They're coming up to eat it. Let's see over here. We got some big ones, some babies. It looks like they're eating it from the inside out. This is, wow, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I see a lot of worms on it. There's also a lot of little teeny worms. Those are not babies. I believe they're called pot worms, and they're also fine. They're just part of the process. All right, so, ooh, look over here. Oh boy, look at that hunk of meat. Oh my gosh. Tell me this wouldn't make a great thumbnail. I hope it captures it. Oh my gosh. So it looks like they're, instead of going in the middle, they're going like on the side and going inside the skin. Oh yeah, look. Oh my gosh. They're going in the skin. I didn't know they were doing that. Man, you just never know with worms, you know? That's the fascinating part about them. You just never know what they're gonna do. But anyway, I'm sure they're not happy with me messing with that. So we're gonna cover this up again. And I'm gonna give it a little spritz. If you notice, when you add composting, when you add leaves to your composting system, they start to turn dark. And I also noticed that the castings I get when I feed leaves is also a lot darker. And I don't cut the stems off the leaves. They eat stems and all. Everything goes. So they're doing well. I think they're handling it well. I'm curious to see what's in this second tray. Let's take a peek. Let's see if I could do this with one hand. Oh man. Oh, look at that. They're all in the middle where the juice of the pumpkin is. And I had a feeling they were going to do that. They did that the last time. Because that's, you know, that's where all the yumminess is. So they're doing well. I see a lot of babies. I have a lot of young Euros. So they're not doing bad. Alright guys. So let me close this up and put them back. So now that we checked on our European night crawlers, let's check on the little red wigglers. Or as my daughter used to say when she was little, she used to call them red wigglies. These are just castings I had found on the bottom tray. But they're in here too. So let's see how they're doing. I fed over here. I see a lot of worms. Gosh, these guys eat so fast. It's, my gosh. I mean, this was loaded with banana peels. Okay, I see one banana left. Just one. But there are worms everywhere. They have such an appetite for little guys. They're doing very well. So look at the castings when you feed them leaves. See how black it is? When you feed only paper, it just doesn't look like this. Do an experiment. Give them only paper in a tray, like by itself, and you'll see that the castings just don't look the same. I've done that before too. When I first started vermicomposting 17 years ago, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I just fed them paper, and they did fine. But then I started learning about nutrients and how they can get more nutrients from leaves and straw and other things. And the castings just started improving. Look at that. They feel damp, but I think they could be just sprayed a little bit. So we're going to put their leaves back. We're going to spray them down. Now remember, I fill up this water bottle and I just let it sit for a few days before I use it. Just to make sure everything that's naughty for the worms in there vaporizes out. Today's water, you don't know what the heck they put in it. Alright. So there we go. I'll probably check again on them maybe after Thanksgiving. But we'll see. If I have time, I'll check on them before that. But, you know, you can leave them a few days. Nothing's going to happen to them. Just feed them, cover them, and then if you have to go to work, just go. They'll be fine. I leave my worms alone when we go on vacation. Sometimes we go a week or two, and they're absolutely fine. I just make sure I give them food and bedding before I leave. And that's it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little update. And I will keep you guys posted on this. So I found a container of coffee that my coworkers have saved for me. So we're going to give them some coffee. Now worms, they love coffee. They really do. I'm going to just open this little corner right here. And I'm just going to dump it in. I put coffee, filters, over here, in here were tea bags with filters on them, not the little strings and not the little metal, because that's not how these folks drink coffee or tea. So I'm just going to cover it up again with some leaves. And we're going to leave them alone now. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, like my videos, share them. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.